Nice and straight, a little bit above the bit, but a nice tempo. Good, very nice. A little bit wobbly moving off, too much right hand it looks like. Nice and straight. Good. Good use of your legs. I'd like to see your cycle of energy coming up to your elbow and not blocking between your hand and the bit. It's blocking very lightly, but it's blocking. You need to find a way past that, like you were doing in your warm-up. Good. Nice size of circle, good pace. A little bit too much inside rein leading her rather than outside hip pushing her. Still a good tempo. Just the cycle of energy, you're a tiny bit pressed forward and it's not flowing up your arms. Not straight on the diagonal, you're holding her on it with your right hand. You can see that. So you should have been using your left leg if you had done. So even as she came through that corner, you were still holding her on your right hand and you're still holding her now. Better with your outside leg. Well done, and there's your reward. Now push her underneath you, yes. Very good. Keep your eye up, that's it. And you just need to practice this a little bit more. Good. Better on the second half than the first half. Very good. Out. Good corner. Still a little bit above the bit, just not accepting that she has to lower her croup and raise her back. And you leaning over and trying to hold her in her head in the right place with her back in the wrong place. It'll never work. You know, nothing, that's better, well done. This is better trot on this ring. Right hand's waving around a little bit. It does more work than the left leg. Remember we did that, use your left side, use your right side. Now you're lowering and pulling back gently to get that left circle there. There you go, doing it again. And you can see what I mean about how you don't ride her forward. You lean over, that's better, you lean over her front end in the turns and you press her backwards as she goes forward. Now you're riding her forward again. Nice swing down that long side. And again, I feel that instead of collecting herself within the bounce to come through her turns, that she just leans and holds against your hand a little bit to come through her turns. Again, the right hand holding her on the line, and you can see it because she has that white blaze. So it's very obvious to the judges or any, now you're straight again. But you have to keep it there with your left leg. Now you're holding it. And that's the reason that the halt's crooked, is because you were holding the straightness with your right hand there. Now, you did not do that all the way through your test. You did it here and there. Whenever you feel the need to do that, you need to sit up square and wiggle your left leg around so that the horse straightens from that side instead of trying to lead her round from the inside. But you can see that you're very close to it being completely through. You just don't sit up and wait for it to come through. It's just when you're doing in the trot what you're doing in the canter, it'll be absolutely magnificent.